One of the most important trade routes, the Suez Canal, was blocked for almost a week. During this time, the economy bled losses of a whopping 370 million US dollars per hour. Furthermore, the pandemic seems to make no stop. On the contrary, one speaks already again of a third wave. There's a lot going on in the economy, and so in the stock market, and so in my assets. Welcome to my monthly video about the price gains of my assets. Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Stock Miner. A lot of things went back and forth this month, and among other things, I bought and rebought 3 stocks in total. Let's start with my active income. Regularly, I received my salary as an employee of $6,700 US. So far, no restriction, no pay cut, no short time work, nothing. I'm really thankful not to suffer any restrictions due to the pandemic. I'm still actively pursuing my side business, especially now in the Easter days I'm trying to get into it. Among other things, this also includes YouTube, and I've also reached my first small milestones there. My first 100 subscribers are on board. In addition, my video about the uranium sector made it through the YouTube algorithm and got over 1,000 views. These are incredible numbers for me. So with that, a humble thank you. And that brings us to my investment and my passive income. Starting with my fund portfolio. I've invested a sum of about $31,000 US in my fund portfolio this time. This month, the fund returned 3.1%, which equals a whopping $968. Not bad for a fund. A small fun fact. If this fund holds out a 5 to 7% return per year and I reinvest my distributed earnings, I will have reached $1 million US in fund assets in 27 years. Comfortably, easy, and safely. I love it. My stock portfolio, on the other hand, is a bit more volatile, of course. This month I had a low of -9% and a high was at 7%. That's a volatility of about $3,700 US in 1 month. At the end of the month, however, I am slightly in the red with -0.7%, which is equal to $165 US. My largest investment by far is the Occidental Petroleum Corporation, which I purchased at under $10 at the March 2020 crash. The position accounts for almost 48% of my portfolio, which I see as a cluster risk. My growth is still too dependent on this one position, and I would like to change that. That's why I went shopping this month and bought 2 new stocks and also rebought the dip of a stock I already owned. More about this later. More encouraging, however, is my investment in cryptos. Bitcoin is unstoppable lately. It's incredible. The return there is 36%, converted almost $800. A viewer suggested profiting from the interest on cryptos. I'm certainly considering this, but I would like to deposit a larger sum. So far, I feel like the amount invested in cryptos is too small for such a step. Let's move on to my crisis dampener, precious metals. Well, they should be dampening, or at least they are considered to be, but they are not having too much of an effect right now. I'm taking a minimal loss once again of 0.5%, that's $25. Also, not every investment can go through the roof. That would be boring, right? Not much has happened with my last passive income pillar, real estate. Together with some friends, and my father actually, we browsed the internet for suitable properties. A loyal subscriber of mine named Blood Phantom has shown great interest for my real estate investments under one of my recent videos. Of course, I am very happy to explain what one of you guys would like to know. This is what kind of property I am looking for. I want to buy an apartment. The size doesn't matter really. The important thing is that it is a new or recently renovated apartment. My reason is that I don't want to put additional capital and time into the apartment. That also gives less to do, and you can start renting them out right away. And regarding the location, I would like to be within reach in case problems arise. If we enter this description, the price of such an apartment here in Switzerland ranges from 600,000 to 1.5 million Swiss francs. That's a lot, I know. The down payment is about 20%. I'm still very inexperienced when it comes to investing into real estate, so if you have any helpful tips, please let me know. So now we come to my purchases. As I said, for this month, it was 3 assets. First, I acquired the stock of the telemedicine and healthcare company Hims & Hers. For the full analysis, I'll put the link in the description or via a pop-up banner. In short, the company is incredibly undervalued and is in absolute future markets. I see huge potential for the long term. My investment was 120 shares at a price of $15.50. As mentioned in my last video, I took the opportunity of the recent market dip to pick up some cheap stocks. New in my portfolio, I have Baozun, an e-commerce company. Baozun is the counterpart of the Canadian company Shopify, which trades on the stock market at around $1,000 per share. Baozun originates from China, is growing steadily, and has terrific quarterly figures. For its sales, and compared to Shopify, the company is highly undervalued on the stock market. I bought 70 shares at a price of $35.33. As my last investment for this month, I rebought a stock that I already own. It is also my favorite stock, as I see the greatest potential in it. It is the hydrogen stock of Nel ASA. The share price stood at over 30 Norwegian kroner and crashed to about 20 in less than 3 months. I took the opportunity and bought 1,100 shares at a price of 22.30 Norwegian kroner. This investment equals to about $2,870. So my net worth increased by $8,274. The performance of my stock portfolio is a bit disappointing, and I'm working on some changes. In total, my spending on investments is about $7,200. I hope this larger purchase will pay off in the future. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me a subscription if you want to support me on my journey. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.